Happy Friday, my supporters and fans. For Robert Sylvester Kelly, how are you today? I pray and hope you all are well. That God giving you a new day, a new vision, and God has brought you through whatever it was that you may have been going through throughout this week. So we heading for the weekend. For some of us, and some of us do work on the weekend, depending on what is your profession, your career. If you're working in medical or you're working in retail, things like that, in that order. So how you doing today? I just wanted to just come quickly on something that I had to get my thoughts together on what I had to say about Ice-T. For him to go on this man's platform and speak so negatively about Robert Sylvester Kelly. Now, for the last 3 years, this man, Robert Sylvester Kelly, has been under attack by on social media, on and even before then, on platforms, on social media, of course, and even through some of the mainline media. Also, the fact that he has gone through a trial, he's been locked up for maybe about 2 years with being held without bond, and now he's incarcerated and been found guilty of 9 counts of racketeering and RICO and the Mann Act law or whatever. So this man goes on someone's platform to have this discussion about Robert Sylvester Kelly. We've been through all of that already, Ice-T. You are so behind. The man has been locked up for 3 years. Not even three, yes, for 3 years. And he's already been through trial and the whole nine, and you still kicking a brother. You still talking negatively about this man. If anything, what you should be discussing, Ice-T, okay, is the law. The law. Did they use the law properly on the charges that they brought against Robert Sylvester Kelly? Was this law done fairly? And the way that they went about doing things, do you think it was done fairly? Whether you like the man or not, Ice-T, look at the law. Because this same law can come against you. You so busy hating on Robert Sylvester Kelly and about who he should have been with and what kind of woman he should have chose to be with. But look at the woman that you chose to be with, Ice-T. You have never presented yourself in the public or the people in the life that you glorify. You didn't lead a very squeaky clean image to the public or to or definitely not in morals. See, this is what happens when people don't have an attachment to the word of God and they don't know God. Because if you knew God, you wouldn't even be sitting on someone's platform talking about Robert Sylvester Kelly and what he's doing and saying those horrible things about him, not knowing that these things will come back and harm you. What you should have been looking at, whether I like this brother or not, or whether I like Robert Sylvester Kelly or whether I like R. Kelly or not, this is not the time to talk about it. Men already been under so much attack in the public and that docu-series and the way they, these are the things you need to talk about. Forget about who he had in his bedroom and bringing up this pedophilia, sugar honey iced tea. Because look at the people you run with, pimps and hoes. Look at how you are influencing young people out there and all the pedophilia that you have done. Because most of the time when a pimp is trying to turn his hoes out, they are very young. Most definitely very young. I have a niece right now who's laying in her grave when she was getting turned out on them streets. And no matter how we try to run her down and try to stop her from doing the things she was doing, who started in that life at the age of 13. Okay? So I know what I'm talking about here. When you sit up and glorify a lifestyle of pimps and hoes, but you're going to sit up on a platform and talk negatively about Robert Sylvester Kelly. You're no different than what he is. But what you need to look at, you the one who need to be under some kind of investigation. You're the one right now need to be charged with RICO and racketeering for the lifestyle that you glorify for young women and men. So don't think what you just said out there to the public, Ice-T, is not under somebody watching and looking at you and going to find something on you that you might have done 20, 30, maybe 40 years ago or whatever, your old behind self. You kind of old. You got to watch what you say about people and how you put your mouth on people. Okay? We already went through all the trials with Robert Sylvester Kelly. Right now, we've got to fight against the law because we don't feel that his trial was fair. And you still kicking a brother when the brother is already down. That just shows you how grimy and low you are. And your lifestyle ain't been so squeaky clean either. Because if you really want to look at it, the whole business is pedophilia in entertainment and Hollywood. Is pedophilia. And all that was out there before Robert Sylvester Kelly even got and came into this world. So you need to look at the law, boy. Dude, that's what you need to be paying attention to. That's what we all need to be paying attention to. I got to get out of here to work. So you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Stay healthy, happy, and safe. Love you. Peace.